Chris Godinez, licensed professional counselor, also the host of We Need to Talk on every Sunday at noon, and then I post these things up to Patreon and other social media waka waka doodah day things. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. The views and opinions stated herein are mine and mine alone. They do not represent the ACA, the APA, or any other therapist for that matter. Boom shakalaka done. I'd like to thank my sponsor, BetterHelp. Where are they? They're over there. There we go. BetterHelp. BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/Chris Godinez. They're an online therapy company. They are international. They are easy to use. I've had a lot of good feedback from people using them. They are affordable. They do packages of like 4 sessions that are very, very affordable. So thank you. BetterHelp.com/Chris Godinez. Okay, on to the questions. Okay, when we stop serving the narc and giving them attention supply, why do they start scrambling for control? Well, that is what a narcissist is. So when we catch on to them and we're like, nope, I'm done. They will do anything they can to try to get us back into their grasp. They'll usually do the love bombing, trying the love bombing thing again to try to get us to come back to them. If that doesn't work, then they go to the fear, they go to the obligation, they go to the guilt, they project, they do all sorts of things. So let me answer the rest of this. Why can't they just let their target go? Because it has to be on their terms. They are control freaks. So remember, when I talk about a dark triad is a psychopath. Social laws do not apply to them. So like, rules of engagement, civility, kindness, manners, laws, none of that applies to somebody who is antisocial. So antisocial doesn't mean you don't want to engage in social activities. It means you do not believe that the rules of society apply to you, so that you can do whatever the hell you want and everybody else has to abide by the rules, but you don't. So that's antisocial. That's psychopath. That's somebody who they're above the law. The rules don't apply to them. Everybody has to obey the law, but them, because they're special. Okay. Narcissistic, it's all about them, their wants, their needs, their desires. And then control freak, Machiavellian. So Machiavellian is they have to control all the pieces on the chessboard, all of them. So that's why they have to have it on their term. Now, if they dump the target of abuse, they generally leave them alone because they usually have left them for another target of abuse. They found a better supply or a newer supply or a shinier supply or who the hell knows. Anyway, they found a better supply. So if they leave the target of abuse, they generally don't bother this other target until that supply runs out, and then they run back to the original target of abuse and want to engage in all of that stuff. So, but if it's the target of abuse's idea to leave, oh my God, they will project. They will accuse you of the things that they are doing. They will try the love bombing. If that doesn't work, then they'll be mean and nasty and vicious and name calling and everything else because they're not getting their way. Because you're basically dealing with somebody who operates on the level of a 2-year-old on a good day if the wind is blowing in the right direction on a Tuesday. Do you see where I'm going with that? So that is why they are control freaks, and that is why they can't just let people go. Oh God, no. If a target of abuse goes, you know what? I'm done. I see who you are. You've shown me who you are. I am out of here. That will enrage the narcissist because it has to be on their terms. It cannot be on another person's terms, because realize, in the mind of a narcissist, you are not dealing with somebody who is normal. You're not. You're dealing with somebody who is all ego. There is nothing else there but ego. And so in their mind, they have to win. It has to be a win. They are obsessed with the idea of winning. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. That whole thing, instead of the reality of, well, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. You know what I'm saying? So they can't handle that. They can't handle losing. It is such a threat to their very, very fragile little ego that they will become enraged. They will, become violent. They'll become, they're crazy. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and not in a good way. So it's all about winning. they have to win. It has to be their idea. It has to be, if they, if you're going to leave the relationship, it has to be their idea. They made it so you left the relationship. Do you see where I'm going with that? And they're the ones that they can't stand it because they can't see that other people are real people. It's like other people have their own life. So to a narcissist, people are objects. We literally have no more meaning. I don't have a pen, but I have a pair of scissors. We have no more meaning than this pair of scissors. It's like we're an object to be used. And once the scissors go dull for them, they toss us. Seriously. So people are not people to them. People are objects to be used. They literally cannot put themselves into somebody else's shoes and go, ooh, what that must feel like. Holy cow. There's no empathy there. That empathy cog is like non-existent. It doesn't exist. And if they are kind, it's for a reason. There is an agenda. They want something. So let's be really clear. So they don't just let their target of abuse go. They don't. They will try to drag them back with the love bombing or the whatever. That's why the abuse cycle is like a clock. So like from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock is the love bombing. From 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock is the buildup of they're starting to devalue and discard. 6 o'clock is the abuse. And then we have the love bombing again, trying to, get you back kind of thing. And then when targets of abuse fall for that, it starts all over again, except that it goes quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. Love bombing is much, much less. The abuse and devalue and discard is much more. If you leave them and come back, you are going to be in a world of hurt because they will punish you for leaving. They will never accept responsibility. It's not like they're going to go, oh my God, I've been an abusive jackwagon and I need to change. No, they're not going to do that. What they're going to do is, okay, I have you now and I'm going to show you who's boss. I'm going to make sure that you are punished for leaving me. How dare you leave me? That's what they do. So they're not normal. Stop thinking like these people think normally. They don't. They are crazy. They are delusional. They are disordered. They are all ego. And when you're dealing with all ego, there is no compassion. There is no sympathy. There is no empathy. There is no ability to put themselves in another person's shoes. There's no ability to take accountability. They absolutely won't take accountability. I mean, even when they get caught with their hands in the cookie jar, they will somehow flip the script that it's your fault. Somehow. And it's not. And they will never, ever, ever take responsibility. And I hear so many targets of abuse in recovery, in survival, out of the survival mode, in recovery, trying to heal, and they just want karma to get them. Well, that would be great. But karma doesn't always happen in front of us. Karma doesn't always happen publicly. Karma doesn't always happen in our lifetime. It's just not the way it works. The best revenge, honest to God, get out of their grasp. Don't even allow them to live rent-free in your head. Narcissists can't stand the idea of being ignored. They can't. They can't stand the idea that you've moved on, that you're happy without them, that you don't need them, right? So that is the best way to get back at them, is to go live your life healthfully. So yeah, that is why they don't allow their targets to move on. That's why they don't let, like if they leave, they start stalking because they're angry that you left. And some people are like, oh, well, they love me because they're stalking me. No, they want you dead. Get this clear. Normal people don't stalk. When somebody says, no, thank you, you go, okay, sorry, didn't mean to bother you, and walk away. You don't sit there and keep going, no, you really want me. No, you really want me. No, you really want me. No, you don't do that. That's crazy. So that's not romantic. Stalking is not romantic. Stalking is not a jealousy thing or a, I want you so badly. It is a power and control thing. They are all about power and control. There is nothing to them except power and control. So I would read, the object of my affection is in my reflection, coping with a narcissist, by Raquel Lerner. That's going to explain to you what they do and why they do it. You can't fix them. Once they show you who you are, leave. Leave. Get out. Leave. There's no reason to stick around. And it's all about power and control. They want you back just so they can punish you. That's really what it is. Oh, baby, I'll change. It'll get better. I promise. How many times have you heard that? How much has it not changed? How much has it gotten worse, etc.? So get out. Get out. Live your life. Be happy. The best revenge is living well. Okay, so, and then I got another question from someone who is an aspiring writer, and they wanted to know about financial and career building. That will be next Sunday. I'm going to talk about, how to prepare for success. It's like you've left the abuser. Let's get on the road to living well without them, shall we? I think that's a fabulous idea. So we're going to talk about, how to write a book. We're going to talk about how to do finances. We're going to talk about career building. We're going to talk about networking. We're going to talk about, continuing education. We're going to talk about all of it. So, and handling that internal critic and the sabotage. So we got to make sure that we got a grip on that self-sabotage. All right, you guys have a great week, and I will do another couple of videos this week, and I will see you on Sunday.